So I heard a rumor that there's this guy named Eric Grosh or something like that, and he said something about somebody being a horrible actress in a Steadicam take. I mean, seriously, how many of them has he done that he can criticize something like that? I mean, it happens to be that, just walking is really, really difficult, especially when you have someone following you with a camera. I mean, seriously, do you know how distracting that is? Because you don't want to, run into the camera or anything, so you have to, walk slowly or faster, and it all depends on that shit. And I cannot believe that he would say something like that. Absolutely terrible. I can't believe it. Absolutely cannot. I think that Marley did a wonderful job. I mean, seriously. She was walking, and then she went and lit her cigarette, and then she walked over to the bathroom and went on her scale and I'm like, that's brilliant. I could never do anything even close to that wonderful. I mean, I'm just walking around a parking lot and it's difficult. I really, really, truly think that she did an awesome job, and I really don't think that Gross should ever say anything like that ever again. Because, I mean, seriously, who is he to talk? Right?
He's Eric Grosh.
So, I'm so much cooler than him. So, therefore, right. Exactly. Vision of life, that with gracious and kindly hearts we may share both joy and sorrow, and bring into living reality the sisterhood of women. An appreciation of real merit and worth, steadfastness of soul, that without bitterness or defeat we may encounter misfortune, and with humility meet success. These things, O Lord, help us to instill within our hearts, that we may grow in courage and graciousness and peace. Let's see here, what else can I just randomly recite? Se tu m'ami, se tu sospiri sopra me, gentil pastor. O dolore tua martiri, o diletto del tuo amor, ma si pensi che soletto e ti debri amar. Passerello sei soggetto facilmente a t'ingannar, passerello sei soggetto facilmente a t'ingannar, facilmente a t'ingannar. Bello poporina, oggi Silvio seguerò, con la scusa della spina, Domenico sprezzerò, Domenico sprezzerò, ma Gemini lo consigno, io per me non seguirò, non perché mi piace Dio, gli altri fiori sprezzerò. Se tu m'ami, se tu sospiri sopra me, gentil pastor. Just east of the mountains in Morning, where philosophers were highly respected, and the number 5 was fashionable.
Let me try it again.
The climate was unremarkable. The knights kept their armor brightly polished, mainly for show. It had been centuries since a dragon had come east. There were the usual periodic problems with royal children and uninvited fairy godmothers, but it was always the sort of thing cleared up by finding the proper prince or princess to marry the unfortunate child a few years later. All in all, Lindenwald was a very prosperous and happy place. Cimmerian hated it. Cimmerian was the youngest daughter of the king of Lindenwald, and her parents found her rather trying.
Gotta do it faster.
The first 8 daughters were all perfectly normal princesses, with long golden hair and sweet dispositions, each more beautiful than the last. Cimmerian was lovely enough, but her hair was jet black, and she wore it in braids instead of curls.